Hi, this is Simon Leung back with G Live. If you're joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. Now, the good news is finally we are back connected across all of our social media platforms, at least for today. So hopefully we're getting more of you who are able to join us. Although I understand it is the middle of the night, it's never going to be a perfect time for everybody. But for some of you, it is the middle of the night. So I understand perfectly. If you want to catch us on the replay, watch us again in the morning. It is all good. So hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. Hopefully for some of you who were around as well, not sure if you actually were around, but yes, on Saturday night, my time, which was Saturday morning in the US and Saturday afternoon in the UK and other parts of the world, we had kicked off our first free live mini course. Were you there? If you were there, type in yes inside the comments so that we can actually see that, hey, our people, welcome back and great to see you again. Now, my question to you is, who else is ready for the next live mini course? Now, I know that unfortunately, last week, we were not able to join you, at least not across many of our other social media platforms. So it is highly possible that a lot of you actually somehow missed out on this particular announcement over here. Okay. And for those of you who somehow missed out, unfortunately, of course, as I mentioned, this happened on Saturday, my time at 9 p.m., which went on until, I don't know, 2 a.m. my time. It was pretty crazy. And for our leaders, just Nicholas, he joined us all the way from Brisbane, Australia, until about 4 a.m. plus. Champion that guy, right? But if for whatever reason you were not able to watch us live, you did not join the actual program, you somehow missed the memo, this is the page that you would have missed. Let me share with you the actual link to the page that you're seeing right now. You'll be able to find it at grooveover.to/website mini course. Once again, that's grooveover.to/website mini course. Now, as you can see, this page originally designed to invite you to a live mini course invitation that was scheduled for Saturday. As you can see, definitely not recorded. We were here live. We're interacting with all of you, answering questions, putting out fires, doing all types of crazy things. For those of you who were there, you would have known that, yes, it was live on Saturday, the 24th of July. If you somehow missed it, the good news is that for limited time only, the replay is actually available. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh this page because I'm not sure if it's actually updated or anything like that. But as you can see, yes, since the last time that we were here, you can see that the replay is now available for a limited time only, which means a couple of things. If you somehow missed it, you're still able to come to this page that you see on the screen right now, the URL that you see on the screen right now. And if you somehow miss it, watch the replay of this video, okay? We're not gonna be able to come back and do all those different things just because you missed it. But since we're here and it's right there on the screen, I recommend that you write it down, type it up, go to the page right now so that you don't miss it. But as you can see, yes, the replay is now available, which means that a couple of things. When you come over here, you will be able to register and you will still be able to catch the replay. The second thing is that if you had previously promoted this to your friend list, to your network across social media, the good news is that your link still works, okay? Anytime that somebody goes to this with your exact same affiliate link as when you were promoting it last week, anytime that somebody comes, you will still get tagged, you will still get credited. And if for whatever reason you have no idea what it is that I'm talking about, go back and check out our replays, especially on our GrooveAsia YouTube channel. You'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about over there as well. Check out our archives. We gave you a lot of training, a lot of information on what it is that you can do. Okay, so this is the page that you can do, that you can come to. And if you need to find out exactly for yourself how it is that you can promote this, it's not too late, by the way. If you want to promote the replay, if you want to still potentially get credit anytime somebody goes to GrooveAsia.cm and sign up, okay? You will still be able to do that by promoting this replay for as long as it is still available by coming to this page at GrooveAsia.cm/JV. Again, that's GrooveAsia.cm/JV. And when you come to GrooveAsia.cm/JV and you scroll down just a little bit, once you're logged in, it doesn't matter if you are logged into your GrooveAsia.cm account or your Groove.cm account, okay? Once again, it does not matter. It will ask you to log in, and if you're already logged in, you will see this promotion tools. What you want to do is click right here on where it says links. Once you do that, you should be able to inside, well, at least you should be able to, not at this moment, but later on you'll be able to see that there is, of course, maybe it's because I need to reload this page. Let's try that one more time. Once you go there, you should be able to see your link as well. All right, so it's not logged in at this moment in time, but I'm gonna go ahead and log in on my other screen just so that you can see a little bit more on what's going on. But I think that for most of you, if you're on this page right now, you should be able to see that there is, in fact, a lot of cool stuff going on. So the screen that you're seeing right now is actually our Facebook group. So by the way, if you have not yet done so, make sure that you are there as well, because we want to make sure that you are a part of everything that we're doing. And I'll talk more about that in just a moment. But in the meantime, I do want to show you what you would be seeing if in the event you are logged in into your GrooveAsia.cm account. Now, once you go into the JV page, what happened earlier was I showed you a cached and older version of this actual page before this was actually added last week. So that's why you didn't see this over here, okay? But now, as you can see, this is now in real time. I had just logged in. You will see that in addition to the free account, as well as the upgrade page, you will also see the free website building mini course, which again happened already. But the good news is this affiliate link will still work for you to send people to this very page where, yes, you can still promote the replay of this event. Now, if you somehow missed it, I'll talk a little bit more about the actual event in just a moment, because it was actually something that was pretty spectacular. This is an event that we have been talking about, I think, for the better part of last week. We started talking about it on Wednesday. I announced it on Wednesday of my time. And if you go to our Facebook group, which we showed you earlier, which is facebook.com/groups/GrooveAsiaCM. Again, facebook.com/groups/GrooveAsiaCM. Okay, you will see this page over here, and you will see that we have been talking about for the better parts of the last part of last week, and we continue to talk about this mini course, all the promotions that continue to happen, all the bonuses that you would get. In addition, even the aftermath of all the cool things that's been happening. This is all topics of discussion right here on this page as well. Okay, so as you can see, lots of cool stuff that is going on, and that is why we highly recommend that if you haven't already, that you actually check it out. Now, once you're inside over here, you'll actually see that we are already planning ahead for the next mini course. Okay, this is something that, again, I will share more about in just a moment, but you can see that we are taking your votes. We're actually very excited to have you involved. But in terms of this actual event, if you want to go and check out the replay page, once again, you will be able to find it if you somehow missed it already. Okay, we told you, write it down. If you somehow missed it, go back and watch the replay, because it doesn't make sense for us to keep rewinding over and over. Once you have registered, you will see that the replay page is now available, which means that as long as you click on this right here, watch the replay now, you will be redirected to this particular page where you will see that this is actually the recording of when it actually happened. You will see right here on the side our Chat was just blowing up the entire time, very active. A lot of you not only asking really great questions, but also participating, doing all kinds of great stuff. And really, it was a tremendous experience. All in all, not exactly the entire time we were on live, but as you can see, this is a 5-hour plus video. And the good news though is that you do not actually need to watch the entire thing, because the moment that you actually click right here on where it says watch the replay now, it will fast forward you to the point where the event actually started, which means that you don't actually have to watch the entire thing. The first hour and a half or so was just the pre-opening slideshow. It was before we actually started, but the chat was already blowing up. We were already chatting with everybody. And as you can see, this just continued to move pretty much the entire time. So it was definitely a tremendous experience. And so for those of you who somehow missed this as a live experience for yourself, we highly, highly recommend that you also become a big part of it, simply because you just don't know what you're missing out on if you're not here live with us. Okay, so definitely a huge experience for you to uncover for yourself. As you can see, once again, the full stream itself was about 5 hours in length. Hundreds of people joined us over the course of the evening, at least the evening for me, okay? And even after the training was over, this was very interesting. The members still stuck around. They were still chatting. They were still networking. It was definitely a family fun party occasion that I believe is something that you cannot find anywhere else. It blew me away. I'm sure it blew many of you away as well, how active and engaging the entire evening for me was. And so definitely, if this is something that you also want in the future, you're not going to want to miss the next part of it, okay? Here's another question for you. Were you actually a part of this? Do you see yourself in the chat anywhere right here, right now? Okay, because this was something that I believe was so cool that if you were there, I want to give you another shout out. Type in a yes inside of the comments, okay? Some wanted more. Some wanted encore of the exact same one. So after the events, we received a ton of feedback. And that is why if you wanted a repeat of the exact same one so that you can promote it, so that you can promote the replay, that's why we kept it up for you. If you somehow want to replicate it for yourself, whether in English or even in another language, if you happen to be living in a country where English just doesn't happen to be the native language, right? The primary language, the good news is that you can always replicate with my permission, as long as you are my top JV partner within our community, then I want to invite you to actually replicate this in your own language as well. So tons and tons and tons of opportunity, okay? And especially if you actually attended, I really do want to know what you think. Let us know your ideas, how you want to be involved. And maybe if you want another session on top of that, right? Because if you actually go back and take a look at what we have over here inside of our super duper active group, a little bit more than half a day ago, I went ahead and said, hey, what do you want to see for our next mini course? Feel free to elaborate in the comments. And many of you actually elaborated in the comments. Thank you very much. But as you can see, the votes started coming in. And it looks like right now, affiliate marketing promotions is in the lead by a thread, by just a little thin hair, right? Right after a full website build out. So if you, for whatever reason, want something else, like a list building class or something on email marketing or e-commerce, if you click on see 6 more, you actually see some additional ones over here, okay? Now, some of you said all of the above, and you added even in a new one for all of the above. Here's the thing, right? The question is, what do you want to see for our next mini course? All right, so attention to detail is very important. Obviously, we cannot include all of it in the next mini course. The point of it is we want to see which one you want as the next one, okay? So regardless, unfortunately, we're gonna have to ignore all of the above because it is not a mini course if we're gonna be doing all of the above. The good news is we do plan to create a series of different mini courses. So if you haven't already, make sure that you do join us inside of this group as well as our community. Otherwise, you will miss out on a lot of really cool things. Let me see what else we have over here. Okay, as you can see, about 3 hours ago, we also talked about additional opportunities. And by the way, if you're already inside this group, if you're already a leader or you want to be, we encourage you to be as active as possible. As you can see, if you somehow missed out on this particular post, we say, hey, do you want to actually be a part of what we're doing? Because all these people who were inside of our GrooveAsia live moderation team, our live events team, they were all behind the scenes. In fact, even to this very moment right now, still very active, still asking for help, still offered help. And from what I understand, our leader, right, one of our leaders in GrooveAsia, Mr. Nicholas, he's offering also a very special bonus training, especially to our group members as well. So if you're in there, but you're not active, you're not responding, right? Then unfortunately, we think that maybe you're not interested, and sooner or rather than later, right, we are definitely going to clean up that list. Or if you're not yet a part of any of our future lists, right, or future teams, make sure that you read up on what exactly is available. Leave a comment. Let us know as per the instructions inside of this comment, right? Inside of this post. Let us know which ones that you're interested in, because otherwise we may just miss out on you. And so, of course, leaders, as we always say, they are seen, they are active and proactive and reactive. So for those who are already leaders, they're saying thank you for the opportunity. Daniel is saying thank you for the support. And these are just what the leaders are all about, right? So don't just react, don't just like. I mean, yes, it's straight, but we don't look at the likes. We don't look at the reactions, right? We look at the actual posts and the comments, and that's how we actually recognize you as well. So as you scroll down as well, you're going to see a lot more opportunities. As you can see over here, multilingual JV partner application. You also see some additional questions. Hey, were you there? What did you think? Was it helpful? I asked a series of questions in this particular post, but we only have a few different comments over here. So I encourage you, if you actually were there, don't just like, don't just react, don't just read and browse through. Remember, if you want to be a leader, you're going to be an active participant into our community. We encourage you to be seen. We encourage to leave comments. We encourage you to be there, answer questions, be a part of everything that is that we do, because this is all a part of you. The community is as big as you are. And of course, the more that you want to be involved, the more we want you to be involved as well. And from my personal experience, just so that you know, mini courses just like these, training events just like these, they really do bring our community together. They bring any community together. If you go back and check out just exactly how active these people are during all of the entire event. And by the way, once you're there, you're watching this live, you will be able to see this entire thing, the live chat replay. You will just see it the entire time, okay? You will be able to see exactly what people were talking about. You'll see the interaction. You'll know that I'm not just blowing smoke. These are real people who really interacted, and this is all part of the experience that you will be able to be a part of as long as you are a part of our community and join us here as well. So from my experience, I know that these really do bring the community together. But of course, every once in a while, you'll get the complainers. You'll get people who leave. They don't show up at all. They realize it's not for them. Some people have bad things to say. Some people complain. Earlier, I was in another group where someone was asking, hey, is there a nice CRM that you would recommend? And I said, yeah, why not? This is a very cool tool that you should check out. And plus, it's free for you to get started, right? And so one guy replied right away. So free somehow turned into a 1,000 USD plus a $1,300 upgrade or whatever else, right? Not for me. Completely missed the point, right? Of course, now, if you say, I don't want to upgrade, I don't want to pay for anything, that's one thing. But dismissing the entire platform, dismissing the entire community, all because of an option for you to upgrade, and you dismissed yourself, and you really make yourself, I'm losing the word over here because I really cannot fathom why you want to throw away such an opportunity just because there is an option for you to upgrade. So, I mean, if you want to stick with the Facebook, the Twitter, the MySpace, the social media, which is always free, right? YouTube, which is always free, that's one thing. But if you're going to do a business, right, then eventually you might want to start investing in yourself. And even if you don't want to invest in yourself yet, why are you throwing away the entire free opportunity, which I'm sure many of you are? We have hundreds of thousands of free members in our community as well who are doing just fine, right? Why do you want to throw away that opportunity just because an upgrade, which is optional, is not for you, right? And on top of that, there was then another follow-up comment. Oh yeah, I absolutely agree. Okay, again, you cannot please everybody. And if you just so happen to be not a fan of the platform itself, oh yeah, I'm so angry at all these people that are promoting Groove, right? Obviously a very negative person. Now, if I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. I even said it during the mini course. If you are a complainer, if you're a whiner, if you're just somebody who is negative, then hey, this community is not for you. Maybe I even know that success is not for everybody. But these kinds of people, oh yeah, I am so angry at people who are promoting Groove, right? That's what they're saying. And they're saying, oh yeah, and by the way, you're gonna be gone very soon because I just reported this post. So that differentiates a winner versus a loser, right? Just because something is not for you, just because something is not working for you, just because you are not a fan of something, why do you want to impose those on other people? Why do you want to prevent other people from succeeding just because you yourself are not suitable for success, right? Now, this is not a rant, but this is more so, if you really think about it, logic behind the mentality of winners. If you go back and check out all of the people who actually attended the live, you will see that the majority of the people are very positive. And then there will be one or two people who, say negative things. There will be people who complain. If you get called out, right? And then you're complaining about you not complaining. And then as a result of you saying that you're not complaining, you're complaining about it, you're a complainer, okay? That's just the way that it is. And so for these types of people, of course, if you're a patient kind of person and you say, hey, let's help you out, then great, right? If you're receptive to help, then great. But if multiple people along the same chat are saying, enough, stop it, move on, right? Then think back to yourself. Maybe there is a problem for you. Maybe there's a problem in you, right? So for all these other kinds of people who do not see the positive, do not see the value in what it is that we do, then once again, the community is not for you. If you don't like these long trainings, you don't want to stay with us from 9 a.m. to 2 a.m. because we over-delivered on a 2 or 3 hour mini course, and again, it's not for you. But what you will see is that the majority of the people who are successful, they are the ones who are active. They are the ones who are the problem solvers, not the problem causers. They are the ones who ultimately will bring the positivity back into the community. So that's the kind of person, the kind of people that we want you to be as well. Okay. And so that's why we want to invite you into this community. And if you are a leader, if you want to be a leader, you want to be our top JV partner, start off by being active in this group and spread more positivity to one another. Okay. Help each other out. Help one another. Be seen. For those who attended as well, here's another way that you can potentially help us out, help yourself out, help out the community. I talked about this, I believe, inside of the actual mini course itself. But as you can see, many of our GrooveAsia leaders are doing this as well. Go to our page, leave a positive recommendation or an honest review, right? You can see that a few of us who attended the events, they gave some very, very honest feedback about the value that they're getting, not just from the training itself, not just directly from the mini course, but of course, in relation to the actual platform itself as well. Okay, so all these great words, all these great things, just know that yes, we are definitely appreciative. Keep them coming. This is exactly what we need to continue to grow the community. And of course, as leaders, we want you to be a big part of everything that we're doing as well. Okay, so with that, that is pretty much all of the update that I have for you here today. Remember, our next mini course is coming up very soon. So go to the page that you see on the screen right now. Go to that group so that you can put in your votes and see exactly what it is that you can do. Okay, now for those of you who don't like your times wasted, the update is over. Now what I want to do is to actually go inside of the comments, interact with you, because that is what a big part of our community is all about. We want to make sure that we're here for you. We want to make sure that not only are you seen, but you're also heard. And when you leave comments, you're interacting. This is, of course, when you are heard. Tyra, I believe, joined us from her TV set. She joined us in her evening gown, she mentioned, during the actual event itself. She says, thanks for the notification. Reminder on. Have a wonderful week. Every time Tara leaves a message, it sounds like she's saying goodbye. Have a nice day, she says. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice week. The week is only just beginning. Okay, so hopefully we'll see more of you, because I certainly will be back here multiple more times this week as well. All right, Andrew is also joining us saying #live. Another friend joined us on YouTube saying thank you. We have another friend saying hi, sir. Good to see you. Mike is saying hey there, S. Hey there, M. Anna is saying yes. I believe it means that maybe you were there. I don't know. I forgot my question already, but thank you, Anna. Annie is saying #live. Great to see you, as always. About 4 a.m. for you, so a very good, happy middle of the night. Gary is saying #live from holiday in Poland. Hopefully you are keeping safe out there, enjoying your holidays. But it's always great to see you, Mr. Gary. Groove Pages Training, Mr. Nicholas. We just had an hour-and-a-half meeting right before we came on live. And of course, now we see you again, Mr. Nicholas. #live, also one of our leaders, and as well, the man who answered our Q&A during the actual mini course. And just so that you know, depending on what we have for in future mini courses and other live sessions, you will be seeing more of Nicholas as well, simply because he is the tech wizard when it comes to anything live demo related. So we're definitely going to want to learn more from him as well. And then we see Madhu catching #live from JB. Good to see you. We also have more friends. Thank you for all the value. Hi. #live from New Zealand. Great to see you. Jagan saying, send me the link. I don't know what link you want, but as mentioned once, and I've mentioned it actually multiple times, whatever link that you need, look it up yourself. Okay, we mentioned it multiple times already. All right, so with whatever I mentioned, go back and check it out. Of course, you're on YouTube as well, so they were also sent into the chat group. If you can, just be resourceful and figure out the solutions to problems. We also have Tuk saying, hi, Simon, just in time. Great to see you live. Ali is saying, I haven't slept the whole night. We have almost 8 a.m. here in Algeria. Well, hopefully, Ali, you can get some rest, get some sleep, because sleep is important. Get yourself well rested so that you can wake up refreshed and you can start off on your business, doing Groove, doing whatever it is that you might be doing, and be ultra successful at it. Okay, Colin is saying yes. We also have Groove Pages Training saying yes. Annie saying yes. Madhu saying yes. Renate saying yes. I was there. Really useful. Thank you. Great to see you, Renate. And then Sri is also saying yes. Annie is saying awesome training. Curtis, yesterday, I need a nap. I think I saw your comments on the replay of the actual video. So thank you, Curtis, even though you weren't joining us live, unfortunately, but you're still catching the replay and still interacting, so it almost feels like you were one of us as well. Annie is also saying, can't wait to learn more. And we also cannot wait to share more. And I personally also cannot wait to learn more as well. So for any one of our fellow Groovesters who may be experts just like Nicholas, just like, you know, any one of our other expert specialists here inside of Groove, I'm also interested and eager to learn more about the system, learn more about your strategies, learn more about the tech side of things, because those are all things that I believe I can always continue to improve as well. Trader Rob, join us, #live. Also, the middle of the night for you, I believe 4 a.m. Great to see you. Annie is saying email marketing is a good idea too. Yeah, Annie, I think you were one of those who voted all of the above, right? So this means that you're a fan of all of them. But once again, as a reminder, we're voting on the next one, right? So the next event was exactly what was being asked. And so hopefully we can find one and square that away. Tyra, #live. I will appreciate any and all training because I will eventually want it. The presentation order is not important. Thank you very much, Tyra, for that wonderful feedback. We definitely will keep that in mind. Trader Rob is saying, be a big dog and eat the steak unless you're a vegetarian or a vegan, in which case, please do not eat any steaks. Tyra is saying, back to the TV. Good to see you. Enjoy. Curtis is saying, this is a break from work. Well, hopefully you're having a good time at work. And then Wooly is saying, yes, it is. Curtis is saying, thanks, Simon. Building. Colin is saying, I am here. Great to see you. Rob is saying, word is vulnerable. People who neglect the opportunities of Groove make themselves vulnerable. Yes, I think that was definitely a good fit for one of the words, one of the many words, I'm sure, that would fit for those types of individuals who do not want to invest in themselves, who feel like this is not for them. But of course, we're not just talking about Groove. We're talking about investing in themselves in general, right? Because if you cannot invest in a 2-hour or 3-hour mini course, learning how to use Groove, it just means that you don't want to invest in yourself in the first place, right? And so if you have that kind of mental attitude, that mindset, that mentality, that personality, that attitude towards any of the communities, then good luck trying to get anywhere, right, Mr. Rob? Tak Corvera. Hi, Colin. Nice to see you here. I think all of you are good friends already, especially since many of you are in our leadership groups, in our private chats, as well as inside of the comments. All of you were just talking to each other. The chat was blown up inside of the actual mini course. You all should be very good friends by now, right? Trader Rob is also saying, we are the champions. I think Mr. Rob is trying to sing karaoke again, right? Curtis is saying physical pain management skills. Release your feedback, friend. Yep, building. Very cool. Joanne is saying, yes, we are the champions indeed. Or should it be, we are the champions, my friend? I think that is the actual lyrics. And then Fun Ivy is saying, feeling of entitlement. I think you and I know what that is and know what we're talking about here, right? And then we have another Facebook user, a friend saying, hi, I am here. I have a slight idea on who that might be because not too many people I know actually says hi. But for those of you who do, funying, okay? Trader Rob is saying, nah, gonna have a good time. Hey. I don't know what song that is, but it sounds like another really cool karaoke song, okay? And then, oh, by the way, what I said in Chinese there was just welcome. Gary says, opportunity is seen when you are ready. As they say, when a student is ready. Wait, no, when the master is ready. The student is ready, the teacher appears, something like that, right? You get the idea. So if you're not ready, then of course you're in the wrong place, you're in the wrong time, and whatever else. Curtis is saying bits and pieces take time. Yes. Julian is asking, is there a way to see the first mini course? The answer is yes. Fun Ivy Law is saying it was a great session. Looking forward for more. Great. Mike is saying, hey, brother, good job. Thank you, Mr. Mike. Trader Rob is saying, has only just begun. It always just begins because there's always more that is pending. VJ is saying, great session. And then Curtis saying, not advertising, business development consultant dreams are made from Edmonton, Alberta. Good to see you. Mr. Curtis from Canada. Tak is saying, successful people are positive people. Yes, absolutely. No No complainers and whiners allowed. Well, some of you are nice enough to tolerate that, but I think I'm personally a little bit too busy, so we're just gonna have to move on when I see those types of comments. Mike is saying live from Phoenix, Arizona. Great to see you. Peter is saying hi from New Zealand. It's 8 p.m. Monday evening, so you're about 4 hours ahead of me, I suppose, because it's 4 p.m. for me right here, right now. So a good evening to you. Colin says, I was there, but to be honest, I stayed for 3 hours till 12 a.m., but I have to catch up with some Z. Well, you did what you could, Mr. Colin. I understand that we're not getting any younger, right? So if you got to go to sleep, you got to go to sleep. But of course, we encourage you to catch the replay as well, because I'm sure there will be many things that you don't want to miss. Curtis is saying, good morning. Lizu is saying, #live. Link is saying, #live from Canada. VJ is saying, a lot of information, easy to understand. I need more support to operate as a platinum member. Julian is saying, how do you see the replay? By registering at the link that I shared with you earlier on this actual show. So go back and watch that. Robbie Mack, our brand new leader, is saying hello to everyone. And then Ivy is also giving you another option, which is to join the Facebook group, and we will help each other. A response to VJ, who is asking for support. And then Curtis is saying the wisest master knows to always be a student. Yes, indeedy. All right, so with that, that is pretty much all that I have for you here today. Thank you so much for all of the interaction, all of the engagement. Yes, that is exactly what leaders do. And for those of you who are here and helping each other out, yes, we know, we see you, we identify you as leaders, and there's going to be so much more opportunity for you. You just wait and see. All right, so for that, on behalf of the entire Groove team and myself, I do want to thank you for your time here today. It is just the beginning of the week, so hopefully you will be able to see more of me multiple times this week as we continue to give you more updates, more announcements, maybe even more really cool bonuses. Who knows? But in the odd event that once again, we're not able to connect to certain kinds of different platforms. Remember, last week, we were disconnected pretty much the entire week from the rest of the world, only in the GrooveAsia communities where we're able to actually talk to anybody. And so if you haven't had the opportunity just yet, make sure that you check out the ticker right below this video, or depending when and where you're watching us, above and below this video in the description, so that you can actually find out exactly where it is that you can find us in our Facebook pages, in our Facebook group, on YouTube. Make sure that you join each and every single one of them. Subscribe, like, join, follow, turn on those notifications, because in the odd chance that we're not able to connect to one or more of those platforms, once again, you will want multiple ways to connect with us as well. All right, so again, on behalf of the entire Groove community and myself, I want to thank you for your time here today. Go back and watch this video on any action items that you may have missed, because the beauty of internet is that you can watch it again and again as often as you need to, so that I don't need to repeat myself, at least not too many times. Okay, let's move forward and not backwards. All right, so with that, thank you very much. Take action right now. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you on the inside. You gotta get into the groove.